Before I have a chance to get my bearings, Kara immediately pulls me down. I'm about to protest, but she puts a finger to her lips. She points to a row of bushes keeping us from sight. I nod my understanding and stay quiet. Looking around, I see tall trees overhead from a thick canopy blocking out the sun. The tree trunks are thick and gnarled, many of them having heavy scarring. The grass beneath my feet feels thin and hard. While I look further out, the landscape changes to a barren patch of dry ground flocked with craters. It looks like there's some serious damage that took place here. Footsteps sound nearby. I see a patrol group pass close to us. I hold my breath as they walk by, and luckily they don't spot us. When they're out of sight, I breathe a sigh of relief. Kara relaxes slightly, as do the rest of my teammates. Where are we?
It would appear we are on the former battleground of the Battle of Asaria.
I take another look at the harsh land. It must have been a really intense battle to have scarred the landscape this much. Leanna looks at our manipulator.
I'm scanning extremely high levels of shadow energy here.
As am I. It is without question this is where Void's main base of operation is.
She fiddles with her manipulator.
And the energy type is specific to being transmuted into tainted energy.
Can't say I'm surprised.
This doesn't add up. You would think a place where Void was last strongest would be a place that would be monitored.
According to the Mage Guild reports, they do monitor here.
Then what gives?
The shadow energy here is vast. It would appear Void has used this to their advantage, to not only mask their energy signature, but to also shroud themselves from the eyes of scouts. We, however, appear to have pierced the veil by being on the inside of it.
Shadow elementals sent us inside of their defenses. That was helpful. Void should not be underestimated. They're dangerous, but not stupid.
Look there!
Now points into the distance. Tendrils of shadow crawl towards the sky, and they flicker and dance above the skyline. Amelia checks her manipulators again.
That location has the highest concentration of energy.
Then that's where we need to go to stop them.
The group readies themselves as Axe surveys the surroundings.
There's a lot of ground between us and them. Not to mention all the patrols, guards, and lookouts they'll have.
He is right. One does not simply walk into the heart of Void's operation.
I think I have a way. They look at me. I have shadow magic now. What if we turn it around on them, and I'll shroud us in a shadow cloak? This looks good.
You've never cast shadow magic before.
I could try. I close my eyes, focus my icy emptiness. I felt from the shadow energy poured into me. I remember its soft, biting touch. I raise my hand, and a dark bubble of shadow engulfs us. It's reminiscent of the bubble Amelia encased us in the water temple. Zack and Kara inspect the bubble, poking cautiously at the sides. Leanna seems impressed.
You did it!
Most impressive, although not surprising considering his previous mastery of the elements. Let us make haste.
I focus my attention on the shadow shroud as we shuffle out of cover. My heart pounds in my chest. Will this actually keep us in? We pause as we near more footsteps. Another set of patrols come our way. I hold my breath as they near, then sigh out when they walk past us. The shroud successfully keeps us hidden. Quickly but quietly, we continue towards the center of the encampment. We make good progress, stopping only when we get too close to the patrols. I keep the shadow shroud around us, feeling the energy flowing out of me. Even though I've been casting for this long, I don't feel tired. All that training has finally paid off. Eventually, we reach the inner circle. There's a circle of rogue figures. Their dark hoods cover their faces, but the deep purple robes of Void mages are unmistakable. The purple shadows fly around them, whispering and mixing their chants. The tendrils whip wildly in the air as it continues to grow. They thicken in the sky, shielding the light within a dark cloud. This is a lot more magic than we originally saw. We're about to form a plan when one of the guards looks in our direction. His gaze pierces through my shroud, and he seems to look right at us. What's going on? I have to stop my magic. The rest of the squadron is staring at us too. I take another look at their uniforms. They wear armor and carry a sword, but also have manipulators. It reminds me of Leon's garb. Are these Void Mage Knights?
I have a bad feeling about this.
As one, they draw their swords. The metal ringing echoes in the air. The manipulators start to grow.
They found us! Dodge!
A flurry of shadow bolts fire in our direction. We leap out of the way. My concentration is broken, and the shroud collapses. Void Knights dash towards us as the purple energy gathers in their hands.
We need to reach the mages and stop whatever they're doing.
I don't think Void Knights are gonna let this go through that. Let us go through that easily.
Then we'll fight right through them!
We ready ourselves for action. My breath comes in ragged gasps as I face the next Void Knight, but I don't hesitate. With the swings, I whip past him, and his sword pierces empty air. I strike from behind, knocking the sword out of his hand. Then using the blunt end of my blade and augmented by my rushing wind, I knock him out. He crumples to the ground. The rest of my team stand with me as we scan the area for more enemies. The ground is littered with fallen Void Knights, but the circle of mages still stands. Their chanting grows in volume as the shadows continue to multiply. They ignore our presence, entranced in their own world.
Perform the final channel!
No!
Leanna and Amy throw magic as the mages pour all their energy into the dark shadow. Zack and Kara start to race towards the circle, but a wave of darkness washes over us, flinging us back. We're too late. The dancing shadow warps and surges. Flickering claws reach out as it bursts through the ground and engulfs the circle. The darkness swells and reaches taller than the meager trees, blinding me with its blanket of shadow. I hear the faint cackle of the mages as a surge of purple energy explodes. Shielding my eyes from the blast, I put a hand forth and summon a barrier of opaque shadow to protect us from those shockwaves. As the magic slowly ebbs, I blink my eyes back into focus. The entire place is littered with fallen void. Only my friends and I were protected from the blast. However, the shadows twist away to reveal empty eyes. They curl into long claws and sharp teeth, and I gape at the monstrosity looming in the sky.
What is that?
I have never seen such a creature before.
Leanna takes the scene as fallen victims, her mouth twisting into a frown.
And it left a full trail of destruction as it emerged, without discriminating between void or anything else.
Losing all depth of dust as the creature screams. It swipes a long claw at us, but I erect another barrier. Although I managed to block the attack, we're still pushed back by the sheer force of power. Crack. Zack's charger goes off, shocking us back to life. The energy is absorbed by the creature, and Zack's eyes widen as it fixes the lifeless stare all the way. Spikes another claw at it, but this time we can't block in time, and we are sent flying across the camp. My cheek scrapes along the ground as I fall hard. The team struggles to their feet beside me. Amy conjures a flaming sphere between her hands and launches it at the creature. The ball of fire disperses harmlessly across the shadow beast. Undeterred, Amy tries to freeze it in place, but it blocks her magic, leaving it unscathed. It roars as it swipes into the claw, Amy, but Kara pushes her out of the way, and she takes the brunt of the attack. She's knocked back against the tree and slides limply to the ground. Amy rushes over to her. In the meantime, Leanna races around the creature, trying to draw its attention. The sword glows a pale blue as she hacks at the shadow creature's base. It roars again and coils the shadows wrap around Leanna's legs. She manages to go free, but the tendrils are relentless and soon overcome her. All of our attacks are futile against the creature. Leanna and Zack motion for a retreat, but the creature shoots out shadows to block our escape. Slowly the shadows surround us and close in. We're forced to remain and fight. We share a glance and nod. We have to work together to take this thing down. Leanna and Kara both run in. Amy sends bolts of ice towards the monster, freezing the tendrils which try to escape just in time for Leanna to slice them down. The creature howls in pain and tries to swipe at Leanna, but Amy burns its claws with a ball of fire, and it recoils from the heat. Zack aims as he charges and shoots at any tendrils which try to reach Kara, while Kara furiously cuts ribbons of shadows off of the beast. Again, the beast lets out another shriek as the tendrils glow black. I I bring up an earthen barrier shielding me as a sneaky shadow turtle tries to strike her. Then I cut it down with my sword. Alas, the creature with a burning fireball and sends a burst of wind behind it. The resulting explosion is twice as big, and it hits the creature straight in the chest. It stumbles back as we continue to advance. It looks like we're doing some damage. Another surge of adrenaline kicks in as I let loose another fireball. The beast lets out another scream, one so shrill I feel it in my bones. It swells in size, growing and surging until it blocks out the sky completely. Raised in its claw, it pummels us with a series of fast attacks. I bring up a shield, but the claw rips right through it. We're sent sprawling across the ground again. My face burns as I scrape the dirty ground. Feeling bruised, we push ourselves back to our feet. We can't give up now. The creature watches us struggle, and splits into a chaotic grin. As I stumble back to my feet, I look at the rest of my team still on the ground. They groan. They push themselves to their feet. My legs shake as I steady myself. We can't go on like this. I can already feel the exhaustion setting in. I won't be able to keep this up forever. Either I run out of energy, or my body gives up on me. Thought, an impulse in the back of my mind. What if I use up all of my remaining energy and channel it into one powerful blast? I know that if I do that, there's no coming back from it. My body is already close to hitting the point of exhaustion, and the meaning has warned me multiple times about what will happen if I challenge him with energy abilities. But this may be our only chance at stopping this creature. Fear tightens its grip on my throat as I see the panic rise in my friends. I feel helpless as we grow more wary and our dodge is slow. We can't keep this up much longer. This can't be how it ends. I came here for a purpose and I can't let everyone down now. The energy hums within me, eager to let loose. I know that what I have to do. The energy within me itches to be released, but I pause. An explosion of energy is dangerous for my friends too. I don't want them to get caught in the blast. I need to get them to a secure location. I can't channel all of my energy, shield my friends, and fight up the creature simultaneously. But how do I get them to go?
Boy,
I look down at Mongo. What is he doing here? He looks at me and his eyes harden. His body buzzes like the energy within me. I think he can sense what I need to do.
boy.
I can feel the energy surrounding him too. My energy. Slowly he's been storing all this time. It sings to each other, wanting to be whole again. I think the Pongo wants to let it free. But what will happen to you? Pongo gives me a knowing look, his eyes harden with determination. What will happen to him is the same thing that happened to me if I unleash all of my energy at once. And you still do it?
Boy.
Mix of emotions boil within me. I don't want to lose him, but I understand the decision that he's made. It's the same decision that I'm making. Stay back! I push my teammates behind me as I step between them and the creature. I have to use all of my energy to protect my friends. To protect Terra, no matter the cost. If I have to risk my life to protect those that I love, that is the one risk I'm willing to take. Walk the hops forward with me.
What are you doing?
What I have to do. His voice feels small. Determination in his eyes is strong.
Wait!
Martin closes his eyes and a bright light comes the legs, like a shimmering halo. The light hardens around and spins a magical barrier. Engages me, and the Mongo with the shadow beast, leaving my friends safely on the outside. I see my teammates shouting. It sounds faint and garbled. I can't make out their words, but I can still hear the pain in their voices. Soon, they are thrown out and fly to the creature. The light of pain twisting away from the bright light showing. The barrier plays a motion on the enemy. One of them steps forward to protect the shield, eyes glittering. softly. Place my hand against her. The shield feels cool as the home energy vibrates beneath my fingers. She collapses her hands perfectly against mine. The warmth is penetrates the cold heart hair. Keep you safe. Promise. That's why she wants to shield hand and explode energy. What you do a bit here? Our time together was short. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. It's the best thing ever. Breaks through his shield. It doesn't work. She grabs her sword, but another strikes weaken it. I give her one last smile and turn towards the east. The shadow creature bears its teeth and lets out an owl, otherworldly howl. She continues to reel back the lights. All the rage and into frustration bubbles within me. Remembering the malicious gleam of the beast's face is what forces my energy to boil over. Dare that thing. Try to hurt my friends. How dare it? Attack. I won't let it. I scream and try to fight through. As I let the anger wash over me. Burns. Deep into my bones. Very the energy within me. All the feelings each enemy. Boils within me. Tranquility, chaos, rejuvenation. The white hot flash, all the energy races itching through. Like throwing this face like a picture of a place in its life sees me in power, tries to strike it where another shield wants it. But the nature of the capital power channel another energy. Feeling a renewed strength and continue to gather the energy within me. Scare me. More beams of light splinter off from the swords and surround the creature. The feelings uncoil within me as the energy flashes into existence. Fire, earth, water, wind, and shadow. safe, and that's what's important. With a smile on my face, I'll let the brightness wash over me as my world falls silent. I blink open my eyes into a world of gray. Where am I? Feeling groggy, I open my eyes and look around. Stiff mountain peaks climb into the horizon while a stream babbles nearby. It flows into a river basin underneath the splashing waterfall. The scenery is very picturesque. It looks straight out of a magazine, but the colors are all wrong. Everything in the immediate area around me is black or white, or some shade in between. As I gaze further into the distance, I see a grove of trees with a pocket of green. To the left are a cluster of purple mountains. The more I look around, the more I see colors localized to specific areas. I wonder why only some places have colors and others don't. Soft voices catch my attention. I look over and recognize the spirits from the temple. They look exactly as I remember, but more solid, more real.
Those who summoned the Shadow Prime Vanquisher must be discovered to face the consequences. Their actions cannot be ignored.
Once your investigation begins, it will only be a matter of time before the perpetrators are found. Only those in energy surplus can open a rift onto Mortalis Terra.
The earth elemental's voice is sweet and melodic, like the birds of the forest. The air elemental's eyes white.
Such is forbidden, though. That is something they would have known.
Her voice is strong and carries far. It's strange hearing all the elementals talk. The others aren't agreement.
Yes, and out of those who can cross over to Mortalis Terra, only 3 Shadow Houses have access to a Shadow Prime Vanquisher. The Shadow Houses have remained quiet ever since I took over the Magistrate. I wonder if they were all plotting this.
The water elemental places a comforting hand on the shadow elemental's arm. When she speaks, her voice bubbles and flows like the rush of the river.
You cannot blame yourself for these unfortunate courses of events. Their plan was in the making before you even ascended the Shadow Magistrate.
The earth elemental grows.
In truth, you handled the situation quite well, especially for being new in your role.
The fire elemental puts her hands on hers. The heat of dancing flames is in her voice.
However, Sister Magistrates, our work is far from over. We must each return to our domains. If rumors spread that there are no consequences for crossing into Mortalis Terra, we may have our own houses who might hope to take matters into their own hands and try to summon our own elemental prime vanquishers.
I stir, pushing myself off the ground, and the elementals freeze. The shadow elemental looks over to me and gasps.
You're here?
As I mention me, the other elementals turn around and slowly make their way towards me. Their faces are a mixture of concern and surprise. The air elemental slits over to me and looks me over.
Is he real? No human has ever crossed over to our side before.
What is this place? The shadow elemental steps over to me.
This is the Ether Terra.
Ether Terra? How? The last thing I remember is defeating the creature, and then there was this blinding light. The elementals share a glance.
A light? Was it from your cast?
I think so.
And you casted all of the elements at once?
Yeah? They blink at each other in surprise. If our elemental speaks, she sounds pensive.
You must have inadvertently opened a temporal fracture, which pulled you into Ether Terra.
I somehow casted a rift. And yet I'm still alive. All I remember is the crippling pain of the energy consuming Is that even possible? They look at each other worried.
That I cannot answer for certain. Yet you stand here in our realm. No human has ever set foot in Ether Terra before, but no human has been able to cast all of the elements either.
I look around my surroundings. The landscape seems familiar, but nothing is the same. It all feels so overwhelming. All I want is to return to normalcy. It doesn't matter how I got here. I need to get back. Can you send me back?
Back where exactly?
Back to Terra. The elementals look at each other and back to me. And they nod. They prepare themselves to cast, but before they do, they look at me instead. Seeing all of them standing together, it hits me just how regal they look.
You do not wish to return to your world?
I shake my head. I have someone waiting for me in Terra, who I'm very eager to get back to.
As you wish. Child of the other world, thank you.
Shadow Elemental lowers her head in respect. Each elemental nods to me in turn. I look at each of the elementals and smile. I appreciate all the help you've given me along the way.
I am glad it was enough.
It was our pleasure.
We won't forget you.
Or what you've done for us.
The elementals return to position.
Are you ready?
Yes. Transition goes stark white again. I feel the same crackle of energy. Electricity tingles my skin as I feel the weightless solidness surround me. Instinctively, I shield my eyes, and when I come to, I return to Terra. My friends are solemnly gathered together. Leanna has crumpled to her knees, hanging her head in her hands. I can hear her sobs bellow over the sniffling of the group. Zack stands stone-faced, looking into the distance at nothing. Kara's arms are around him, her head resting on his shoulder as silent tears roll down her cheeks. Amy kneels beside Leanna and awkwardly pats her back. Her bright pigtails are lowered, hiding her face. Guys! My friends turn towards the sound of my voice. I wave at them as I approach. I'm so glad you're alright. For a moment, they just stare at me. Then Leanna scrambles to her feet.
Is that really you?
Runs and wraps her arms. Whoa!
You're alive!
Yes.
I thought...
Her voice chokes up, and I gently hush her. It's okay. Everything is okay. I'm here now.
I was so scared. I thought I'd never see you again.
I'm here. And nothing is going to tear us apart again. She nods. Tears still bringing brimming in her eyes. Hey. Don't cry.
These are happy tears.
Next to my team members.
What happened? How did you get back here?
It's a bit of a long story, which might be best saved for another time. Maybe not.
Even without an explanation, it is still quite reassuring to have you return.
Thanks, Amy. I'm glad to be back. I missed you guys.
We missed you too.
Come on, it's only been like 5 minutes since he was gone. Don't be so dramatic.
My bad. His eyes are glittering. Zach! Were you crying?
No, you were crying.
They all blink at the tiny squeak.
Boy!
Out of my scarf pops a miniature penguin, no bigger than my finger. He hops to my shoulder and squeaks again.
Boy!
Pongo? Is that you?
Boy!
Bounces happily before nestling my chin. You're alive! But it's so small. Leanna peers at Pongo.
Oh, he's so cute!
Amy squints to get a closer look.
He certainly bears a strong resemblance.
Well, yeah. All Pongos pretty much look the same.
Carol lightly punches X on it.
Don't be mean.
Boy?
Pongo hops up and gets on the nose. Yep, that's definitely him.
I'm so relieved he made it too.
Of course. He's a tough little guy. I gotta say, I think it's not as explained. Gradually, as the shock of the appearance winds down, we all sit down to take a minute to just process everything. The creature was defeated, and all of the teammates are alive and safe. But most importantly, I'm back in Terra. I look over at Leanna and twist the lock of her hair, deep in thought. There's nothing standing in the way of us now. No living threat of danger, or the possibility of one of us leaving. We are finally free to be together. Zach clears his throat, breaking the silence as they're left in the house.
So, we finally defeated Void.
Kara gives Zach a strange look.
Yes.
Zach gestures to me.
And I'm assuming since you're still here in Terra, it means you aren't trying to find a way home anymore.
Leanna's gaze slices me. She bites her lip in anticipation, her eyes anxious yet hopeful. I smile at her. That's right. She smiles, her eyes shining. Zach grins and puts his hand behind his head, leaning back against a tree.
Excellent. Then I believe payment is in order.
Quickly. Huh?
My job was to protect Amelia throughout our travels, and, as you can see, she is in one piece. So, you owe me 42,030 coins for my services based on how long this mission has been and how far we've traveled.
Again, we keep Zach. The color drains from Leanna's face. But we just saved the world.
Saving the world doesn't put beer in my stomach.
Even Carl looks at him with stomach.
What about some of the loot you took from the temples?
That's a perk of the job. I was promised payment.
If the objective was to keep me safe throughout our travels, then your mission is not yet complete. In order to return me to Illumia, we will still need to travel.
Zealous try to reason with Zach, Leanna just stares.
Zach, you can't be serious right now.
Zach fixes his stony gaze on Leanna and grins.
You're right. I'm just joking.
Let's pause.
What?
It's a joke? Like, haha, that's funny sort of thing.
I think you need to work on your jokes and timing.
It's not my fault if you guys don't understand good humor. Gah.
Zach crosses his arms and pouts. Leanna breaks down into laughter. Her laugh is infectious, and soon all of us are doubling over with laughter, releasing everything that's pent up inside. All the hurt, fear, and relief. As I view each of my friends, I feel a warmth blossom within me. These are the people who mean the most to me, and no matter what the future throws at us, I know we can always count on each other to get through it. In them, I found my family. With them, I am home. Two months later.
And so, our heroes triumphed. But that is not the end of their tale. Our talented magecaster, Amelia, returned to the Mage Academy and submitted the results of her field study. It was received with much admiration, and to this day, her studies on the elementals are still being discussed. Needless to say, the rest of her tenure as a student was a breeze, and she graduated with full honors. After graduation, she donned the same black cloaks at the academy and became a professor herself. She became something of an expert on the temples, and students traveled far and wide to study from her. Although busy teaching the next generation of mages, Amelia never lost her innate sense of curiosity. Her latest research dives deeper into the secrets of rifts and parallel worlds. For all that has changed, not so very much has changed at all. As for the mercenary and his dashing beauty, well, retirement suits them well. Zack hung up his discharges, and Kara's finally grown some roots. Together, they combined their savings to provide other lost children what they've always wanted: a family. They run an orphanage now, accepting all children who need a home. Zack teaches them all sorts of life skills, while Kara teaches them about art and history. No matter how gruff Zack may be, he's careful and gentle with the children. In fact, they know that at the end of the day, Zack is just a big softy at heart. Kara showers the children with love and affection, and encourages them to tease Zack. After all this time, it's still so easy to get him flustered. The two of them have finally found their happiness and their home. Next is our formidable Mage Knight. After the last battle against the Shadow Prime Vanquisher, Liana returned to the Mage Guild to report all of her findings. The guild was impressed by her fortitude and boldness in hindering Void's uprising. Her selflessness and bravery demonstrated she possessed the heart and spirit of what it means to be a top-class Mage Knight. She was promoted to the most prestigious rank of Mage Class S, the highest within the guild. She is the youngest Mage Knight to receive such an honor. When her family heard the news, they all attended her promotion ceremony, beaming with pride. Her father stood in the front row, and afterwards boasted about how his daughter embodied the strength and intelligence of House Dawn. No longer does Liana fret about what the future might determine for her. She knows that she can carve her own destiny. And as for our hero, well, that is a tale for another day.
We'll fly over the clouds, take a breath, one more step.
Well,
Together, hand
that
in
is the
hand,
end of this game, I guess.
for the journey's just
If you
begun.
made it all the way through the series, you're awesome. Hope you enjoyed it. I will tell you that that last bit was really tear-jerking. And the reason I'm talking during the outro is so that this video doesn't get copyrighted for the music. Hopefully I'm talking over it. I don't actually know, but I'll find out when I upload it, I guess. That last part, it was, if you couldn't tell, it was really tough to like keep the voice composed. It was really getting to me. And if you have any video game that you would like me to play, please let me know, because otherwise I'm just going to choose something that I like. And usually it's an older game that not many people like. Usually I will pick a video game that resonated well with me in my childhood, and I will try to play it with a new twist on it, new way to play it kind of thing, so it's not, so it's fresh. I'm waiting to see if the screen changes. There's any more? Is there any more? Are you just gonna stay that way? Do I have to click? Try clicking. I want to try clicking. Here we go. I clicked. Oh, there's more. Location? Question marks. Everything is pitch black. I can hear someone flipping through the pages of a book. I hear low whispering, scratching above head. My head. Did I dream all of this stuff?
Hey?
It was such a good dream. I don't want to wake up.
Hey!
Someone shakes me.
Come on, wake up!
Huh? I sit up, blinking. Everything is blurry at first, but then a classroom comes into focus. A student in a green cloak sits next to me.
Finally you're awake! How can you sleep at a time like this? We've got to study!
I glance at the mountain of books and groan. Only after enrolling in the Mage Academy to officially learn how to be a mage have I realized just how little I actually know. Don't we have an exam soon? The panic slowly rises in my throat. How long was I out for?
Only about half an hour.
What? Why didn't you wake me up earlier?
Calm down. Our exam isn't till tomorrow.
That's not very comforting. I sigh. Things were way easier when the elementals were helping out. My mastery of casting the elements quickly diminished after that battle months ago. I think my fast learning has something to do with the elementals' magic. Like they were heightening my abilities somehow.
What?
He raises an eyebrow.
What are you talking about, Broseph?
Did I say that out loud? I said it was much easier when Amy was helping out. She lets out a strangled laugh.
I told you before, it's really weird when you call Professor Estelle by your first name. And a nickname at that.
I huff and cross my arms, leaning further into my chair. Yeah, well, you'd think my old travel companion could at least give me less homework. Pongo wiggles out of my scarf and bounces onto the desk. He's a little bigger now. Maybe a teenage-sized Pongo. He leaps onto the book, scattering a few papers. That's right, Pongo. Studying sucks. The Pongo gives me a pointed frown and shakes his head as if disappointed. He indicates one of the open books.
Boy.
Oh, man, are you trying to tell me I need to study too?
Boy.
The Pongo nods. Shinji laughs.
The Pongo has spoken. Time to get back to it then.
I sigh, pulling myself together. I thought you were my friend, Pongo. He grins widely and snuggles against me. I can't stay angry at him. My friend pops open a book and we take turns quizzing each other on the upcoming test. Before long I say farewell to my friends. Before long I say my farewells to Shinji and head out. The sky is clear and blue. I shield my eyes from the bright sun as a soft breeze tickles my skin. With my studying over, I feel prepared for Amy's test tomorrow. As I head back towards my dorm, excited voices catch my attention. I stop to check out what all the commotion is about.
Hey! There's a Mage Class S at the Academy!
That's crazy! There's no way one would be here.
I'm serious! I saw her at the entrance!
Wait, are you talking about that super hot girl?
Yeah!
A second student laughs.
You're blind! She's way too young to be a Mage Class S. If anything, she looks like a student here.
I thought the same thing, but I saw the emblem. She really is one.
The other student's eyes widen.
Really? But it doesn't make any sense. And why would she be at the academy?
I don't know.
My heart jumps. I turn and start jogging towards the entrance. My heart is pounding as I pick up the pace. I feel a feeling of warmth blooms in my chest, encouraging me to move faster. I reach the wrought iron gate and see a woman leaning against it. I recognize her blonde hair instantly, and a warm, huge smile spreads across my face. Her hair is longer than before, and her new armor makes her look majestic. Hey, Leanna! She starts at the sound of my voice, but I can already see a smile forming. She slowly turns around, still looking just as beautiful as the day I met her. Her blue eyes sparkle with warmth. A bright smile lights her face as she looks at me. My heart flutters.
Hey there.
True ending achieved. Thank you for playing Crystalline. So there you have it. That's the ending. I'm glad I played the game. There was a lot of good moments in this game. There was a lot of really cringy moments too, I'm not gonna lie. But it's all good. Alright. That's the end, everybody. Thanks for watching. Once again, if you made it to the end of this entire series, you're a pretty amazing person. Hope you enjoyed the story. Hope I told it in a good way. And sorry for the last few videos that my mic audio was really low. That was my bad. So with that, I will see you in the next game. Whenever that may be. It may not be tomorrow, it may be a few days from now as I decide what I want to play next.